Hi, my name is Ben Bro. Yes, I'm over 40. Medyo tanders na but not as wise as your lolo or lola. But there are things that I realized by the time that I was 40 na gusto ko i-share sa inyo guys. Maybe you can pick up something from it. Especially if you're watching right now and you're younger than me. Maybe nasa 20s or 30s. Maybe there's something you can get out of this that would make life better for you. So let's get right into it. Number 1, I care less about what other people say. Nung bata ako, medyo conscious pa ako. Anong sasabihin nila, anong isipin nila, mga 20s pa ako, even mga 30s pa ako. I worry about what people will say. But now, I don't care anymore. I do what I want, I say what I want. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun na kahit makakasakit ako ng damdamin or makakasama sa ibang tao yung gagawin ko, gagawin ko pa rin. All I'm saying is, yung mga decisions ko are not influenced anymore by what other people will think. Number 2, it's never too late to start something new. Huwag kang mag-alala kung nakagraduate ka na, nagtatrabaho ka na, hindi mo pa rin alam gagawin mo sa buhay mo. There's still a lot of time for you to start something new. In fact, kung nasa 20s ka pa lang ngayon, that's the perfect time to mess up. Whatever mistakes you make in your 20s will not affect your life so much. You can still turn it around. Number 3, discomfort is good. It's okay to step out of the boat. Your dreams will most likely be out of your comfort zone. So maybe if you're uncomfortable, you're in the right place. You're doing something good. Just keep on keeping on. You're doing the right thing. Next is do not underestimate yourself. You'll be surprised at how much you can surprise yourself. Huwag mo isipin na hindi mo kaya kung hindi mo pa nasusubukan. Subukan mo, maybe you'll realize na kaya mo pala. Or maybe you're good at it. Never underestimate yourself. It's okay to still make mistakes. Sabi nga nila, everybody makes mistakes. And baka inisip mo na, malapit na mag-40, dapat din ako nagkakamali. Hindi totoo yun. You can still make mistakes. And it's okay. That's how you learn from life. Stop trying to impress other people. Stop buying things you don't need just to impress people you don't even like. Diba? The only person that you need to impress is yourself. Focus in what you can control and then leave the rest to God. Oftentimes kasi, ang tendency natin is to try to control things, even those beyond our control. And sadly, marirealize natin na hindi naman talaga natin kayang kontrolin yun eh. Tignan mo mabuti what you can actually control. And para dun sa mga bagay that you can't, you pray about it. There is more happiness in the journey of acquiring something that you want. While yes, masaya na nabili mo na yung gusto mong bilhin, pero marirealize mo din na ang saya nung journey when you decided, I wanted to buy this, I'm gonna save up for this, and then nag-save ka every month, every week, or whatever. You made changes in your life towards that decision. Wallowing in regret is a waste of time. Regretting something is not necessarily mali, but you should never leave yourself to wallow in it for so long. Regret it for a day, that's okay, pero leave that behind and move forward and learn from that regret. Live in the now. Madalas kasi sa atin yung nag-worry, magkakaroon tayo ng anxiety about what the future will hold, or sometimes you're so caught up in the past. Stop living in the past and worrying about the future. Just live in the now. Do what you can today. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Childhood is shorter than you think. You will realize this pag may anak ka na. You think na, oh, nagpupuyat ka because of your baby who wakes up at night. Or maybe, napapagod ka nakakahabol sa anak mong malikot dahil 2 or 3 years old siya. Pero before you realize it, ang laki na nila. Make the most out of your time with the kids while they are young. The quality of your life depends highly on who you marry. Kung hindi ka pa married, heed my advice. Choose wisely who you marry. Because you will live together with this person under the same house, sleeping in the same bed for the rest of your life. You spent 20, 30 years na single. There's a good chance that you will live 40, 50 years together with this person. So choose wisely. This next one is something that I really need you to understand. Kilig love is fleeting. What really matters is called agape love. Pag nasa ligawan stage kayo ng boyfriend or girlfriend mo, Or pag may relationship na kayo, andun pa yung kilig, andun yung attraction, yung hindi kayo mapakali kapag hindi kayo magkasama, di ba? Gusto niyo magkausap kayo madalas, gusto niyo magkasama kayo palagi. Pero by the time you get married, it's a different kind of love. That kind of love is a decision. It's a decision that you will love that person kahit di ka nakinikilig. It may be hard for you to understand, but you have to understand that this love is a decision to love the person no matter what. Kasi kung masyadong mababaw yung basis mo ng pagmamahal, dahil attracted ka sa kanya, dahil maganda pa siya, or gwapo pa siya, sexy pa siya, there will come a time na mawawala yung mga superficial na bagay na yun. So both of you, man and woman, should make that big decision in life that you will love that person. It's a love that's based on decision, not just the kilig parts. Next is tell the people you love that you love them. I think generally yung Filipinos, bukod sa non-confrontational, hindi tayo masyadong vocal pagdating doon sa love that is not romantic love. Like yung love for your brother or your friends, love for your parents, or love for your kids. Tell them that you love them. A relationship is an opportunity to give, not to receive. Minsan mali kasi yung mindset natin sa relationships. Iisip nyo na this is a way for you to get love from somebody. Pag ganyan kasi mentality, ang tendency is nagiging one way sometimes yung love. Diba? Isa receive ng receiving, isa give ng give. Pero if both parties have the mentality na they will give to their partner, they will both be happy in that relationship. Soulmates are made, not found. Maybe you've heard this before from somewhere, but it's true. When you meet somebody, then you get that good feeling that this could probably be your soulmate. Or maybe not, but you get that feeling with that somebody. You can actually make that person your soulmate by building on that relationship. Your kids will remember the times that you were there more than the things that you give them. Minsan kasi pag sobra tayo sa trabaho, madalas tayong wala sa bahay. We try to compensate with things like material things or anything the kid wants. Pero more importantly, ang gusto talaga ng anak mo is for you to spend time with him or her. Yung quality time na sinasabi, you cannot just make quality time automatically. You have to spend more time with them para more chances of quality time. So spend more time with your kids. Keep in touch with friends. It's important that you know that they're doing well or maybe not doing well. You can be there for them. Maybe they need somebody like you. Hindi naman kailangan kumain kayo sa labas. A short message or a phone call will do. Just keep in touch with your friends. Keep a close circle of real friends. Marami naman talaga tayong friends. Meron kang best friends, close friends. Meron kang parang friend na kakilala mo lang. And that's okay. Pero you should always have those close circle of real friends. Friends who really care about you. And it's good that you have somebody na alam mong maaasahan mo when you need them. Another thing that I realized is I should have bought more insurance when I was younger. If you're still young, di ba, as soon as you can, start buying insurance. Especially if you're planning on having a family in the future. Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, isang malubhang sakit lang, mauubos ang life savings mo. Debt is always bad. Kahit ano pang klaseng debt yan. Housing loan, car loan. The sooner you finish paying off any kind of debt, the better. I learned hard from this. Stop incurring more debt. It's gonna make life more miserable for you. Money is just a tool. Kailangan natin ng pera, syempre. Pero it's not the main goal. It's just a tool for us to be able to do what really is important in life. You have more freedom when you have more money. You get what you pay for. Minsan iniisip natin nakakatipid tayo sa mga bagay na mura, pero mabilis siya masira. Don't expect too much sa mga bagay na cheap. Kaya din ako may mga product reviews like this one. Kasi gusto ko humanap ng mga products na hindi ganun kamahal pero just as good as those expensive counterparts, diba? So, watch my reviews also. Next is don't take your health for granted. Minsan kasi darating tayo doon sa point na parang medyo wala na tayong pakialam doon sa health natin. Basta kakain lang tayo kung anong gusto natin kainin. Pupuyat tayo palagi. When it takes a toll on your health, that's when you realize na I should not have taken this for granted. Huwag nyo na antayin may maramdaman kayo. In your 30s, alagaan mo na yung sarili mo. Try your best always to get a good night's sleep. Mali tayo, we take for granted yung mga afternoon naps, no? Pero ngayong adult na tayo, hinahanap natin yun. And especially when you get to 40, as much as you can, try to get at least 7, 8 hours of sleep most days of the week if you can. Because little sleep will really affect your daily productivity. Always have a learning attitude. Ang buhay natin is a never-ending learning process. There's always something new that you can learn. And you have to be open-minded to the new things that come up and learn it, diba? Like nowadays, yung AI, maybe some of you still don't understand blockchain. There's no shame in learning about it, diba? It doesn't mean that you have to believe in it, pero always have that learning attitude. Curiosity is maturity. Curiosity requires openness to new information or experiences. Always ask questions about anything. Hindi naman bawal magtanong, diba? And when you ask questions, mas naiintindihan mo yung bagay na hindi mo maintindihan. You're open to new information before you start reacting to it. It is okay to change your mind, especially when you're presented with new evidences. Kung dati naniniwala ka na ganito, tapos na-realize mo na mukhang mas tama pala to. That's okay. Hindi yun pagiging balimbing. It's being mature. Your happiness in general is based on expectations. Mas mataas yung expectations mo, mas mahirap maabot. Mas mahirap ka maging masaya. Try to level your expectations. Yung manageable. Yung pwede kang ma-disappoint pero hindi naman to the point na madedepress ka. When you expect less, you are generally happier. Success is relative. I know na merong general concept about what is successful, especially pag nag-browse ka sa social media. But don't believe what they say. It's relative to what's important to you. You shouldn't always take people's advice. Kahit itong mga to, if you think this is advice, you don't have to take them all. Ultimately, ikaw ang magde-decide para sa'yo. Where will they be when you took their advice tapos hindi naman pala para sa'yo? Will they be there for you if you don't succeed? Most likely hindi. So you don't always have to take people's advice, diba? Decide for yourself. Not because somebody important or somebody famous said it. Plain vanilla is okay. Di naman lahat ng bagay kailangan with all the bells and whistles. Kailangan perfect or kailangan awesome, standing out. Plain vanilla is okay. Taking breaks is important. You don't have to work yourself to death. Kaya nga merong 7th day to rest ginawa ni God, diba? It's for you to recharge, recalibrate, reset every week. You can't please everyone. The earlier you accept this, the better. There will always be people who will not agree with you, who doesn't like what you do or say, or just generally does not like you. And that's okay. Mas masarap yung tulog mo if you accept that early. Disagreeing with somebody is okay. Doesn't mean that you have to fight the person, diba? Voice it out. Huwag ka matakot. That doesn't mean that you don't like each other anymore. Spend less time with negative people. You don't have to spend much time with them. If they give out a negative energy, palaging pessimistic, spend less time with them and your life will be so much better. Next is keep a journal. Ang dami ko ng journal na dinaanan sa buhay kasi hindi ako consistent eh. Minsan I start it and then I forget about it after a week or two. Pero I realized you should always keep a journal to write down your thoughts. Then you read about it someday. Then you realize how much you've changed, how much you've matured, or how your prayers were answered. So think about it. Maybe, get a journal this year. Next is write your ideas. The most creative ideas that we have are usually when we're so relaxed. Kaya nga may shower thoughts, diba? Keep a notepad palagi and write down your idea. Kasi 1, baka makalimutan mo. 2, you might want to show it to somebody to get their opinion kung good idea yun. And 3, you never know if it's the next revolutionary thing, diba? Just write them down. 40 is not old. Well, sure, it's old for younger people, no? But it's not really old. At 40, marami pa akong kakilala. Mga 40 years old din who are still doing marathons, started something new in their lives, started a business or a hobby, and became really good at it. Marami ka pang pwede gawin at 40. You still have 20 years going 60, di ba? You're still not old. You can still do a lot of things. And lastly, I want to share with you something that has always been real in my life. It's a Bible verse, Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. Seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. If you put God first, you seek His kingdom and His righteousness, yung mga inaalala mong bagay, siya na bahala dun. Just prioritize God, in seeking His kingdom. By building a relationship with Him, worshiping Him, praying to Him, a regular prayer time, and a close bond relationship with God, and then anything else will fall into place. So that's it for now. Thank you. If you umabot ka dito sa part nito, I really appreciate you. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like this video if you liked it. If you picked up one or two of these things that I've learned by the time I'm 40, please share them in the comments if you liked it, or meron kayong gusto idagdag, just share it in the comments. And that's it for now. I love you guys. God bless. Stay swackly.